Good afternoon to all. Now, today we discuss about the explosive forming process. Again, it is a part of high energy rate forming process. In our last video, we already discussed about the high energy rate forming process. Here we discuss about the explosive forming process. The punch in a conventional forming process is replaced by the explosive charge. We are not here, we use the punch. So what are types of explosive we use for this technique? High energy chemical like TNT, RDX and dynamite we use. Gaseous mixture we use. Then propellant we use for as a explosive. Factor to be considered while selecting the high energy rate forming process. So there are some factor we consider if we select which type of technique we use. That size of workpiece, geometry of deformation, behavior of work material under the high strain rate, energy requirement or the source of energy, cost of tooling or the dia, cycle time, overall capital investment and safety consideration. So these are types of explosive forming process. First one is unconfident type or stand-up technique. Another one is a confident type or called as a contact technique. First we see the unconfident type. It is also called as stand-off technique. Principle: the work is firmly supported on a dia and the dia cavity is evacuated. The deformation quantity of explosion: define the quantity of explosive is placed suitably in a water media at a definite standoff distance from the workpiece. See, the standoff distance is important in this technique. What is meant by standoff distance? It is the distance between your explosive and the workpiece. If it is not proper, maybe your workpiece is damaged or will not form the final part. On detonation of explosive charge, the pressure pulses or the shock waves of very high intensity is produced. The gas bubble is also produced, which expand spherically and then collapse. When the pressure pulses impinges against the workpiece, plate or the sheet, the metal is deformed into the dia with a high velocity of around 120 meter per second. The vacuum is necessary in the dia to prevent the adiabatic heating of the work, which may be lead to oxidation or melting. So this is the figure showing the explosive forming process. See, there are some part is component is required for explosive forming process. Container, very much strong container is required to perform this type of technique. Then we maintain the ground level. It is totally evacuated. It is totally in closed chamber process. Then we require the water as a media, an explosive. Then proper clamping is required for workpiece, steel plate or that is called as a workpiece, mold or dia that we require the final shape, and we require the vacuum. Then another figure is showing after explosion. Okay, so after explosion, the bubble is forming outside the container. or the gases is evacuated. Then after explosion the final part is formed, or it will occur the large deformation. Role of water. What is role of water, or we use the media as a water? Act as a energy transmission media, ensure the uniform transmission of the energy, muffles the sound of explosion, smooth application of the energy on the workpiece without direct contact. Then it is also important we maintain the process variable, or we look towards the process variable. There are types of process variable in this technique. Type and amount of explosive used, that is also important. Wide range of explosive SIs available. Stand-up distance is also important. Already we discussed about this. If the stand-up distance is very much small, maybe your workpiece or your setup will damage, or your stand-up distance is very much large, it will not form the part. Stand-up distance, it is the distance between the workpiece and explosive. Optimum SOD must be maintained. The medium used to transmit the energy, water is mostly widely used in this technique. Then again we look towards the work size. Then again important parameter is work material property and vacuum in a dia. Some advantages of this technique: shock waves is efficiently transmitted through the water and the energy transmitted effectively on the workpiece. Less noise, less probability of damage the workpiece, large and thick part can be easily formed, economical when compared to the hydraulic press. Next, some limitations. Optimum SOD, stand-up distance, is essential for the proper forming process. Then another one is vacuum is essential, and hence it is added to the cost. Dies must be large, thick to withstand the shock. Not suitable for small and thin work. Explosive must be carefully handled according to the regulation of the government. So these are some important limitation in this technique. Application: shipbuilding application, radar dish, elliptical dome in space application. Then another high energy rate forming process technique is confident type, confident system, or that is also called as a contact technique. Principle: the pressure pulses or the shock waves produced is direct contact with a workpiece. If we see the previous technique, non-contact type, there is not a directly contact of the shock waves with a workpiece. We use the water media, but here is exactly opposite. Our shock waves is directly contacting with the workpiece. The workpiece is mostly tubular in shape, and hence the energy is direct applied on a work without any water media. Tubes collapse into the dia cavity and it form. It is used for bulging and farraging operations. See, this figure is showing the confident or contact type of explosive forming process. Okay, so first figure is showing the before discharge, before workpiece form. And explosive we use it showing in a red color. In strong container we use, then mold, or we call as dia, and sheet metal. It is generally in tubular shape. Another figure is showing after forming the part. Advantages of this technique: contact type, entire shock waves front is utilized as there is no loss in a water. See, in a previous technique we use the water media, but there is a loss of shock waves. Next, more efficient and compared to the unconfident type, because here is not need to maintain the stand-off distance, so it is more efficient as compared to unconfident type. There are some disadvantages or limitation of this technique: more hazardous of the dia failure, because that shock wave is directly contact with workpiece and dia. Vacuum is required in a dia. Air present in a workpiece tube is compressed, leading to heating. It is not suitable for the large and thick plate. There are some application: bulging and flagging of the tube. Thank you very much.